Hello, YouTube. It's about that time. Can you believe we are on day 22 of 30 days of YouTube? I'm going to make a video about what it was like to do this. It was insane. But I'm not going to make that video today. I'm going to do something a little bit different than what I normally do because I think that this might actually be something you're interested in. I have to work another 14 to 16 hour day today, and I got a lot of stuff going on, but I still have to do my video. So I want to do a video on how I went from being a homeless girl to a business owner, a homeowner, and kind of financially stable. And I think that that might be interesting to you. So without further ado, let's get spooky. My name is Detroit Allycat. If you are a first-time turner-inner, I like everything true crime, paranormal, anything weird, unusual. I'm a weird and unusual girl. But I am also a hard-working, bad mother. And I think it's important that we talk about that because I see a lot of people struggling. And you're going to struggle like no matter what in life. But there are some things that I can tell you that might help you. And I want to help you because everybody deserves to be their own boss. So, here's Lula. Say hi, Lula. She's getting ready to go to work with us. We're going to go to where we practice. I'm going to do some interviews because it's that time for me to hire some more people. And then we're going to do some fire practice because I own a circus company. And you may think, should I put on my matching necklace? Yeah, that's cute. No, don't do that. Okay, so I shouldn't put on my matching necklace? If you want, go ahead. Go grab your matching necklace. I just don't want to see it get broken during fire practice. Yeah. Okay. Are we sure these pants are cute? They don't look too loose? They're very cute. They're so super cute. If you didn't notice, my daughter works for me. I say works for me, but it's more like a partnership because she works with me. Anyway, what I was saying before is that a lot of circus companies are not lucrative. They don't make money, but I have been doing this for 10 years. 10 freaking years. Just the high end. I used to do it for fun before that, but I've been taking seriously for 10 years. And I don't have time to not make money. So I'm going to teach you all about that. But first we have to get to where we got to go, and then I will talk to you some more. Sound fun? Okay, so I'm here at our job, our work, our place. And I just want you to take a look around, okay? Because I'm not like trying to brag, but I'm also trying to show you like what we've come from. We used to like practice in a garage. And so here's the deal that I want to talk to you about. I want to talk to you about being your own boss, right? So the one thing that you have to realize is that when you work for somebody else or another corporation, you're pretty much working to make somebody else rich, or you're working to have their brand. Some people don't, I'm trying to get out of their way. Some people don't want to be a boss, but like some people do. And the biggest thing that you need to do when you become a small business owner is you have to believe in yourself. All these people think that like you need money or you need to have like all these things. Blue Crow Talent, which is my company, we literally started from the ground up. No money, nothing. It just, every tiny thing that we got, we slowly accumulated. So I'm going to give you a tiny bit of an outline as to how to be a business owner. You have to believe in yourself. There's going to be a lot of people that won't believe in you. And there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be whispering in your ear because they don't want you to do good. They want you to fail. Or, that whole saying, misery likes company, that is 100% a true saying. You have to try to ignore what people say and believe in yourself and just do it. That's the first step. I made my friends leave because I can't concentrate and talk. I can't concentrate and talk unless I can hear myself and think. The second thing you're going to do when you're a business owner is come up with a plan. Like, how am I going to do this? What do I want to do? And then start small. Just start small. It doesn't become an empire overnight. Okay, bye. Okay, so I'm going to give you how I became a these shows for this person, and the person didn't pay me very much, but I did all the work. And one day I was getting all this stuff together to do the show, and my husband, he was like, why don't you just throw your own show? And from that day forward, I was like, you know what, that's what I should do. And I did that. And that's the kind of mentality that you kind of need when you become a bit working for yourself. I mean, the biggest thing is the self-confidence and believing in yourself that you can do it. And I really find that once that happens, you can really pretty much accomplish anything. Manifestation, coming up with a business plan, starting small, executing it, and building on stuff that comes next. And it just starts to fall in place. I've been doing this for so long, and I feel like I could go way further with this, but it's just not it is my passion, but I also want to make films, and it's hard because making film, making any money doing that right now, but I have to continue. So, all right, I'm going to show you a little bit of my day. You're going to get to see it, and then at the end, I'm going to give you my thoughts, but I thought this would be a cool little video to make. Bye. So, Paige. So, Allie. No, don't do that. But I loved it. She does this. It's just. Hello. Here, hold it. Let me get the other mic.
I just feel like when there's a mic in my face, I have to whisper sweet nothings into it. Hello, everybody. I'm featured on Detroit Allycat's vlogging experience.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, so Paige is a small business owner too. She works for me, but she has her own little side hustles. She makes clothes. She even had a candle company with her fiance. They still have it, but they've been putting it on the back burner. Mm-hmm. So my video today is about being a small business owner. What would you say is the first step as to becoming a small business owner?
Staying dedicated and consistent.
Yeah, that's really good. So what I said was self-confidence and execution.
Also very important.
Yeah. In believing in yourself.
Yes.
Because if you don't believe that you can do it, you're not going to be able to do it.
Exactly. Having faith in the process. Not everything is always right there when you see it or want it or need it, but just knowing that you will be provided for because you're doing stuff that you love from the heart. I feel like that goes a long way.
And there are people that run their own small businesses that don't just do their small businesses. They have their small business and then they work for other people.
That is key. I will say doing just one thing strictly, you can easily burn out from it, but doing lots of little things, you're allowed to kind of put your energy in different places and all those things come to fruition through it.
I would have to say my biggest struggle with owning a small business is burnout because I work so very hard. But that should not deter you from owning your own small business.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna show you the practice and all the stuff and the interviews. I'm gonna try to be sly about it, but I think this is some good stuff. Yay. Okay. And now we're gonna watch perspective blue Crodians. And then my dominatrix daughter. So this photographer that was supposed to come and shoot my crew just completely did not show up, which, you know what, that's fine. I'd rather you show me your true colors now. And it's a good thing that I brought my camera equipment. So go ahead, just don't show up. That's fine. I just thought that was funny. Sidebar. Now I'm gonna take pictures. Does anybody have a lighter? We'll talk in just a second, yeah. Okay. Okay, it's the end of the day. It's 10 o'clock. Yeah, I just wanted to make a video about how to open your own small business and working for you. The downside of owning your own business is how many hours you work. Today was another 16-hour day. I'm kind of interested to see what you think about this. If you want me to talk to you about like how to come up with money for your small business and stuff like that. Do you just like me vlogging my small business? I don't know. I kind of like it, but I also feel like it's kind of hard doing two things at once. But I enjoy like talking to you guys. Anyway, I want you to have an amazing day. Thank you so much for coming with me to work and listening to how to start your small business. It was kind of a huge thing for me to go from being like a homeless person to owning my own business to owning my own house and doing my own thing, even though everybody told me I couldn't do it. And you just got to do what you believe in and make it. And it's not easy. It's really hard, actually, but it is very rewarding to be your own boss. And it's also a lot of responsibility, but I don't know. There's positive and negative. I think the most positive part of owning your own business is that you answer to yourself. The negative is that if you slack off, you're slacking off to your own self, which is kind of crazy. Anyway, I hope you have a beautiful night. Thank you so much for watching. I would hope you would think about subscribing, liking, leaving a comment, and watching my journey on YouTube because I'm going to make it for real. Stay safe, stay spooky, and good night.